The name of our game is The Startup. The point of the game is you are friends that have started up a new tech company to make video games. The way you win the game is by making 3 games that actually get 3 good star reviews. So pretty much you make the best games possible, and if they get horrible reviews, you've lost that round. And possibly people don't really like your games too much, but they'll give you another chance. They'll give you 5 chances. Pretty much during the play of the game, you're changing up what the game is about, so fantasy, sci-fi, all kinds of different things. And then you are proceeding to push that to the public, and if it gets good reviews, you've won the game for the next couple rounds. And like I said, if it doesn't get any kind of good reviews, then your company's a flop and you go bankrupt. And that is actually the end of the game. So during the game, you have to keep your stress of your teammates down. You also have to keep your bugs down out of your system, which can actually reduce your stars when you push this product out to people. Pretty much, like I said, just try and get the reviews. As we like to put in the game, may the reviews be in your favor.
The name of our game is For God's Sake. The game is a cooperative boss fighting game where the players cooperate to take down a single enemy together. The goal of the game is to rebel against their divine parents, which are gods. The players are demigods. They fight against their parents using abilities that they got from birth, and they also use mythological equipment and treasures such as Zeus's thunderbolt and Hephaestus's hammer. You win the game by defeating all 9 gods that are in the game from Norse, Egyptian, and Greek religion.
The name of our game is Samsara. You play it by basically trying to collect 8 different virtues. So you move around the Dharma wheel, which is our board. You are interacting with other players through action cards, temptation cards, etc. They all have different effects, and you collect karma on the Buddhism route, trying to interact with other players and use that karma that you gain to purchase virtue cards. And to win the game, you want to collect all 8 different virtues. So there's 8 different virtues for you to collect.
So my game is called A Place Amongst the Stars. It's a solar system colonization game where in the near future the world has reorganized itself to 4 major alliances. And it's pretty much, you can generalize like the North American Alliance, the European-Russian Alliance, the African-Asiatic Alliance, and then a Pan-Asian Alliance. And the goal of the game is to build colonies to collect resources, to fight against the other factions. And while this is happening, aliens are spawning on the board, and you can't kill the aliens, and they're just moving across the board killing you. And last person to survive, either fighting against the other players or against the aliens, wins the game.
The name of our game is Ritual, and Ritual is a game based off of voodoo magic. And basically, you can purchase these spirit summon cards that are used by buying offering cards. You put these offering cards in to purchase one of these spirit cards and then play it with the ritual cards. Once all of the cards are used, the game is over and the person who has played the most spirit cards and totaled the most points wins the game.
So the name of our game is Open Sea. It's a kind of player versus player battleship-esque type of game. You're a captain of a battleship. Your goal is to capture as many islands as possible, up to 7. If you get 7 victory medals, you win the game. Your goal is to travel to surrounding islands, capture resources, improve your ship, buy defense systems, buy ammunition such as GPS-guided missiles, high explosive shells, and be the last one to survive.
So the name of the game is The Summoning. It's based on the voodoo religion. So the point of the game is to collect offerings, which are common, and there's different kinds of it, to be able to collect special summonings at the cost of your common summonings, to be able to bring spirits to life, which are your main attack force, to be able to get rid of the other practitioners, which is the other players. Each card holds a special power based on a spirit of voodoo. So we have some of the main prominent figures like Mama Bridget, Papa Legba. So you win the game when you pretty much kill everybody else. Each spell holds a different amount of damage you deal, and once the player reaches 0, the last one standing wins the game.
My group's game is called Anomaly, and it's about some specialists that are trying to contain these monsters that have escaped from their cells, and that's pretty much it. The monsters win by escaping the facility, and the players win by containing all the monsters.